Peace and love, beautiful people. It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. And a beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. Sipping on a little tea. It's not hot anymore, but it's the kind of tea that doesn't have to be hot to taste good. It's really good. It's called Passion. And I put a little lime and a little agave in it. So it's like kind of sweet, kind of tart. Passion comes with it's rose hibiscus, and maybe orange peel, I think. Zeus is right here beside me. I guess he's trying to see what I got going on. But happy Tuesday, or wherever you are, whatever day it is, whatever time it is, happy that day to you. Hope that your day is flowing smoothly. I hope that you are choosing to align with the life that you desire for yourself. The only way that we can do that is to be conscious within each moment, which is not easy. It requires practice, but most importantly, it requires intention. So it's not just what we do, and it's not even just how we do what we do. It's why we do what we do, because the why, our intention, affects how we do it and what we do. If you don't have a why, you will just do anything any type of way. But when you have an intention, it just helps you to be more intentional, more deliberate about what you're doing. So, in this instance, living your life with intention, on purpose, with purpose, in purpose, on purpose. Hello there. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. Take a seat. I'm going to hang out with y'all for a little bit today, tonight, this evening. Where I am, it is August 6th, Tuesday, August 6th, 2024, 6:55 p.m. Isn't this case so cute? It's got this little, see, hold on. It's me. Back when I was a beach babe. I sure missed the beach. If you caught my live yesterday, you know I was talking about missing the beach. I really am missing the beach. But anyway, it's fine. I'll be on the beach soon enough. This body will be in a bikini soon enough. The sun will be caressing my skin soon enough. And I'm looking forward to that. So, yes. I really didn't have too much to talk about. I just wanted to make sure that I came on, shared some love. Yesterday when I was live, I was asking my people, my tribe, you, what kind of lives do you want? Short lives, medium length lives, long lives. Now that I'm saying lives, it sounds like I'm talking about life, but anyway. And a lot of people were saying longer lives, like 30 minutes plus. And I was like, oh, I was over here thinking like, let me not make it too long. Let me keep it. But hey, it'll be different for me to hang out longer. I'm not saying I'm going to make 30 minutes today, but I'm not saying that I'm going to make 30 minutes today, okay? I really think that, oh, you liked my picture? Thank you. Let me show you all some more of my pictures. I need to clean the screen. Actually, let me go get an alcohol wipe. I'll be right back. Actually, yeah, I'll be right back. Let me go get that. dandy alcohol wipes. I'll use one. I used to do this like a couple times a week, at least once a week on my phone and other devices, because we don't realize how much we touch, how much our phones attract, the different surfaces, different energy, germs, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm also, I do that a couple times a day. I need a reminder. I need to set a, hey Siri, remind me to clean my screen every day at 3 p.m.
Okay, I've added clean my screen for tomorrow 3 p.m.
My Siri is an Indian lady because that's the closest dialect that I felt was to African. All the Siris, they have every other like culture, but they don't, and even the American is not my American experience. I wish they had it to where you can like customize the voice. Like, oh, if I wanted a Harlem accent, if I wanted a Mississippi accent, if I wanted a Belizean accent, if I wanted you know what I'm saying? That would be nice. They don't have a Southern Siri yet. LOL. No. No. They don't have a what do you call people from Carolina? I don't even want to say that. Sounds like I might butcher it. They don't have that yet? No, they don't. What was I going to show you? Oh, I was going to show you all my... Look at this one. This picture was from last year. Is it Carolinian or Carolinian? So I have a whole bunch of different wallpapers and screens. So if I hold it like this, you'll see it pops up, and then I can, like, one is just a quote which says, can you see? Do something today your future self will thank you for. Carolinian, okay. That's what I was gonna say. Then I have this one. This is my more recent one. So it changes. Oh. As you can tell, I am my own muse. The art and the artiste. Wake up. Okay, so maybe it doesn't want to show y'all anymore. So this is my home screen. I just be seeing me. I don't see nobody else. You know what they say? Competition happens at the bottom. Collaboration happens at the top. Look at that. That's when that shortcut. That was about in February. That was that shortcut and that color. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. Let me see what y'all say to this chat. I'm going live on my iPad, which I usually go live on my phone. So the reason that the orientation is different is because my iPad, the camera is right in the middle. So if I turn it to the top, the camera's gonna be on the side, and that's gonna be weird for me to be looking over to the sides. But y'all let me know if you like this or not. I think for mobile streaming, they push the videos that are more vertical than horizontal. But hey, we'll see. I'm trying to see where the chat is. I can see the chat box in the little corner, but I don't know how to pull it up. Oh, there it is. Pull it up. Are you having any what? I don't know what that question was. Am I having any what? Oh, y'all, this is my Jeep that I manifest. And I just cleaned it, but it looks all streaky. But anyway, that's my Jeep that I'm going to be getting real soon. I sold my car last September. Bonnie, if y'all remember Bonnie. She was my Bonnie and I was her Clyde, because we was, you know, down for each other right until the wheels fell off. That is a nice color Jeep. I don't know if I'm gonna get it that color though. I want to soup it up. I want to get some black rims. I want to get some suspension, like a suspension kit. I wanna do it up really nice. I'm thinking I want to do like a sunflower yellow, a sunflower gold color though, with like a little shimmer. Yeah. And then this is on the back of my screen because affirmations and visioning is so important. This is my vision board, surrounding yourself with the things that you desire to see and create and live. Oh, that's it. Back to the top. Thanks for coming along. Oh, I actually had some other pictures, but we already bypassed by them. I wanted to show you on my vision board a little bit, but maybe, when I went to the sunflower field a few weeks ago, sunflower with the sunflowers. This is my vision board. You can see a little bit. See how my Jeep is on it? It's the same Jeep that's on my phone. So this one's hanging up in my room, but then I also have it. So the more you see it, the more you become familiar with it. You're not thinking like it's something you don't have. Once you see it often, it won't be far until you have it. The more often you see it, the more often you speak it, it won't be long until you actually are experiencing that. Oh, you're asking if I was having any rain. No rain today. No rain the past few days, thank goodness. So yeah, okay, put that down. One more. Y'all, I really am feeling, I'm speaking lower because my mom is resting and I don't want to wake her up. She has to work in the AM, so, or she's just laying down and I don't want to keep it up. I was going to take you guys outside, but all of my lives have been outside lately and I haven't really done much indoors. I just wanted to do an indoor live. Let me sit across there. This is like my favorite way to sit. Crisscross applesauce. South Carolina might get washed off the map this time. We're getting washed like a mug. Really? I hope you have like a backup plan, a safety route, an escape route, because one thing's for sure, Mother Nature is not to be played with, to be underestimated. A force to be reckoned with. But that is the divine feminine, is it not? Is it not? Can y'all see what my cup says? Boss babe. Oh my goodness, over a foot of rain already? A foot. That's crazy. Hi, welcome. Come on in. So, I have a few other things that I want to. Thank you. I have a few other things that I want to incorporate into today. A few more things that I would like to check off my checklist. And that's okay if it doesn't happen, but yeah. Actually, I'm really looking outside. It's 7:06. That means we still got a little bit of sunshine. I kind of want to go out there and cut this grass. It's not too sunny right now. It would be a good time. I could get about an hour in before the sun goes down. That'd be nice. And yes, I'm going to go out and cut in my dress and my boots. Because let's just say Southern women are a different breed, okay? Yeah, I'm either gonna do it tonight or I'm gonna wake up early in the AM. But early in the AM, there's gonna be dew on the grass. Yeah, I think I might go out there and cut it now. I enjoy cutting grass. If you didn't know, this would be the perfect time to use that terrible tractor we talked about. I would. That thing looked like a Hot Wheels car. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all this turbo tractor. Let's see. ever seen a sea turtle? Okay, let me see. Where is that souped up tractor? Y'all, look at this. Some people have too much time on their hands. Because what? You know you have a lot of time on your hands when you're souping up a Jeep, I mean, a tractor. Who does that? Somebody does it. Somebody somewhere. I'm not judging them. Hey, do what you do, but watch my shoes. Southern women are the best. I second that. I'm good with the Jeep. You can cut 0 to 60 yards in 4.5 seconds. I'll be scared to cut the grass with that thing. I'm not even gonna lie. Anywho. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go out there and cut some grass, y'all. It's 7:09. Yeah, I could cut for about an hour before it gets dark. As you can tell, this is all natural lighting, daylight. I still have daylight. It's just not sunny, which is good. I mean, it's not too hot because one thing you get in Mississippi summers, heat and humidity. Heat and humidity. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe and join the Live So Graceful tribe, the Live So Graceful gang, where we are all about everything grace, gratitude, and authenticity, intentionality, positivity, love and support, spirituality, yoga, mindfulness. I could keep going, but really it's just all things live. If you're interested, if you like the vibe, if it resonates with you, come on and join me. Subscribe, turn those notifications on so that you can connect with me every time I go live or share a video. And for those of you who are already here, all 10K of you, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'm grateful. You aren't nervous on that big grass cutter? What big grass cutter? My granddad has an X mark, so it's not that big. I've been cutting grass since I was like 9. So it's just a part of it. I can do a push mower. I can do the old school driving mower. I can do the 0-turn mower. So the X marks a 0-turn mower. That's what I'm about to go get on. Thank you for the congratulations on 10K. I'm still very grateful and excited about that. September is going to make a whole year since I started YouTube live and actually showing up on here and being consistent. So I'm really grateful because my tribe has flourished, and I know this is still only the beginning. Did you know that most times if you plant a fruit tree, it takes on average between 6 to 10 years before it actually will give fruit? Imagine if it was like that in our lives, if we planted seeds but we actually didn't see the fruit until 10 years later. And so this year is 10th year for me in a lot of ways. 2014, I quit the last job I would ever work. 2014 is when I became vegan or plant-based. 2014 is when I got Zeus, who is my fur baby. And 2014 is when I started practicing yoga. So 2014 was really a year of self-discovery, of self-reclamation, me reclaiming myself and deciding what kind of life do I want to live? Not just what I was taught, not just what I've seen. What do I want to do with my life? What am I passionate about? What am I good at? What do I like to do beyond? What can I do every day that fulfills me beyond monetary? I started to have questions like that. So now that it's 2024, it's like, wow, I've been self-employed, or as I like to call it, unemployable, for almost 10 years. October's gonna make 10 years. I've been practicing yoga for 10 years. Wow. I've been a yoga instructor for almost 10 years. Wow. What? This is wild. 10 years. It seemed like it was just a couple years ago. Even me being back in Mississippi right now, just it's amazing how things come full circle. It is wild to say. Zeus, hey. You want to say hey? Oh, are you about to? Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. Zeus is about to get sick. Go outside. Go outside. Oh, my poor little baby. I don't know. He's been getting sick lately, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, I don't know what he's eating. Needs to eat something different. He's been eating grass. Like, I know they eat grass when they're not feeling well, just like we eat salads and stuff like that. But I was just about to say, Zeus is my fur baby. Just imagine if he was a real kid. I'd have a 10-year-old. That's wild. I don't have any children. Zeus is my only baby. I am very motherly and nurturing, so I do extend that energy outward. I don't know when and if I will have children. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. And we'll see. I know some people, they're like, oh, I know I want to be married and I want to have this many kids and I want to have this kind of this and I've never really had those visions. Like as a little girl, I was never like, oh, I want to be a mama. I want to be a what? I want to go travel. I want to go, and not that I can't travel and have children. It's just I don't want children just to have children. I want a family. I want to create a lineage, a legacy, little people that are a reflection of me and the person that I've united in love with. But other than that, I don't just want children. I don't just want kids. I don't just want to be a mom or anything like that. So, to each his or her own, you know? And I'm really grateful that I live in a time now where I have that freedom. Y'all, it was not that long ago, 50, 60 years ago, where women could not decide who they wanted to marry or if they wanted to marry or if they wanted to have kids or if they wanted to work or not work or what they wanted to do for work. Or 50, 60 years ago, women still had to get permission for a lot of different things. That's not that long ago. My mom is 60, she'll be 62. She was 30. So 60 years ago when she was born, it was a completely different world. I'm so grateful that I live in the time that I live now because that's all I'm saying. Peace. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Yeah, I I'm not gonna say I wouldn't have made it. I just have a rebellious spirit about myself, and not rebellious in a way that is like rebellious in the way that I am very intentional about who I am and standing on business about that. Even as a young child, like you not gonna tell me who I am or what I can do or can't do. Like, so yeah, I'm grateful to be now free. Free. To be a melanated woman, to be melanated and to be a woman is like a double whammy sometimes, double negative sometimes. Historically speaking, women have always, from the history that we know, not that that's what there's always, that's all that there's ever been, but from the history that we know and that we've been taught, yes, exactly, not a fan of conformity. From the history that we know, we've seen masculine energy dominate, and the feminine has come under that. And not just man and woman, even just like war is masculine, building, constructing is masculine, whereas like creating, receiving, slowing down is feminine. So we live in this world where the masculine energy takes precedence. Like people know how to go, do, productive, analytical, logical. But people struggle with slowing down, being, receiving, intuitive guidance. And so, because we're imbalanced, we see that in a lot of our structure of relationships, of society, of religion, because it's been told from one perspective. And that would be like being on a seesaw, and the other side never comes. The other side never balances out. It's just always like this. It's not supposed to be like it's supposed to be a constant balance. But only when we find that equilibrium can those things really mellow out. And that's why a lot of our structures in society, especially in the West, are set up to fail, Republican or Democrat, this or that. It's not this. Because where there's three, no matter which way you turn it, it's always going to be balanced. You get it? So versus this, if anything's too heavy on one side, it's going to seesaw. But mind, body, and breath. Yes, no checks and balances. Didn't we learn about that in... Anyway, we don't got to go back to school. Speaking of school, so much of that stuff is unused, unnecessary. And think about how much of our time, energy, attention that school occupied to keep us from really thinking for ourselves. The way you got good grades was to regurgitate the information that was given to you. Imagine if we were graded on actually being authentic and having inspired thought, sharing our different perspectives. And it's like, oh, you participated in this experience. You get graded because of that. Yes, I've learned a lot through YouTube University and all the different social media platforms that now allow us to share information amongst ourselves, which is a lot more helpful and insightful than what we learned in school, unfortunately. Okay, great. Excuse me all just for a moment. Yoga class Thursday at 6 p.m. You should join me. Actually, I would love for you to join. Speaking of yoga, y'all, I taught a yoga workshop. I led a yoga workshop last Saturday anyway, it was a 2-hour workshop about, um, we focused on arm balances and inversions. Arm balances is when you balance your weight on your hands or your arms, like headstand, handstand, crow pose, and then inversions, again, handstand, headstand, anytime your heart's higher than your head, going upside down typically. And it was really fun. I had 11 or 12 people come. It was my first workshop in almost 2 years. I'm really grateful that it was received in the way that it was, and it's definitely sparked up some inspiration in me. I'm like, I need to have a workshop every month. So I already have a workshop picked out for September 1st. And I need to go ahead and lock in the dates for October as well. It's just beautiful to see all the things come full circle again, like I was saying. Thank you. Thank you. It was amazing. It really was so fun. I'll show you all the picture. If you're not subscribed to me or following me on any of the other platforms, I'm Live So Graceful in all the places. So this is the picture. See me? And that was the group of ladies. I had 2 young girls. I had an older lady in there. It was just nice. There were Black women. There were women from all different walks of life. But it's amazing because I did have 3 other melanated queens in there. And oftentimes in a yoga class, whether I'm teaching or taking, and it's been 10 years on this journey, I am often the only person of color, not just woman of color. I'm often the only person of color, whether I'm teaching a class or taking a class, even when I have my own studio. So it was really nice to just see it expand and grow, and it's just really beautiful. We have fun. I'll show you all some of the pictures. So this was me doing what I do. I'm a certified yoga instructor, y'all, since 2015. We learned some arm balancing. See me back there, teaching the people, leading the people. Look at that beautiful alignment in that headstand. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at that. So beautiful, right? Look at those muscles. I love women. They're strong and soft. This woman, she was afraid. She didn't even think that she would be able to do any of it. She was almost not going to come. She was going to not sign up for the workshop. And I just kept inviting her. I'm like, just come. It's beginner friendly. Your feet never have to leave the ground. I'm just giving you the tips and the foundation for you to build on. And the fact that she was like, "Kid live, show live," while she was up there. So I had to get a picture of her. I was really proud of her for just conquering her fear. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. It's all in your head. And then this was a fun picture at the end, which was really nice. Oops. So it was really fun. I love my life. I love that I get to show up and do what I love every day. And it resonates with people in the way that it does. Like even this here. I love this. Like I do. So I'm grateful. I just remember, I'm like, it's getting darker outside. I need to go ahead and cut that grass or I'm not. You are very strong. Thank you. Thank you. I think sometimes we feel like strength means, and I'm not saying you mean this, sometimes we hear strength and we think it means force. But I think strength is being powerful, and I think power is being both strong and soft. Yeah. So thank you. Let's see if there's anything else I'm going to show y'all. Yeah, that's it for now. You can go and check me out on Instagram at Live So Graceful. Go ahead and knock that yard out while you got some daylight. You're right. And I've been on here a whole 33 minutes. So, and then Instagram just told me that I reached my limit because I do have time limits on my apps. I don't like, yeah, I have time limits on my apps. I have a do not disturb on my phone at 11 p.m. All my apps go to sleep and they don't come off until 6:30 or 7 a.m. I don't want to be a slave to my device. I don't want to be a slave to anything, not to my mind, not to my cravings, not to my habits, not to a person, not to me. I am a sovereign being. I have full autonomy of myself, my body, my life. I can go anywhere that I please with anyone I can connect with, and I am just so grateful to be free. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. Many of us are. We live in the future. We live in a time where we've never lived before. Even being able to connect with each other, being in different places at different times, and still being able to connect. It's the only thing that ever existed like this was like pen pals. And this is like pen pals on steroids times 1,000. But anywho, I bid you adieu. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for sharing some time, space, and energy with me. I receive and reciprocate your divine alignment. And I am looking forward to connecting with you again soon. I probably should be consistent, like, oh, I go live on this day at this time. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. But if that's something that you think I should do, you can drop a comment. Let me know. I do read the comments. I might not respond and engage all the time, but I do read them. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful rest of your day, a blessed day, a peaceful day. Remember to take a deep breath. Your breath is the most important thing that you have in life. The most important thing that you have in your life is not anything outside of you, even if that's what you've made yourself believe. The most important thing that you have is right here. Tune in, connect, okay? Honor thyself. Seek ye first the kingdom which is within, right? Alrighty, that's it. I love y'all. Talk to you later. Peace.